Live up to that shit.
I'm just trying to get started.
All right, my name's Epiphany. How y'all doing? I'm quite that short. Every MC does this to me. Because I'm 5'1". All right. And I hate room stands too. Who was it that was like, I hate this stand? All right, thank you very much. Well, happy Saturday, y'all. Happy International Poetry Month, as I like to call it, because it is global, it is beyond the cosmos, it is worldwide, nationwide, human-wide, heart-wide. So I'm going to do a couple of things for you, and I hope you like them. I do this thing, by the way. Everybody comes to my YouTube, goes, what are you doing? They think I'm clapping for myself. I promise you, that ain't what I'm doing. It's a tell, it's a tick, if you will. So let's do something for you. I am not your ambassador. I am not your agent, figurehead, representative. I seek to merely educate the human race, the human's race. What are we racing from? What are we racing to? What are we racing for? My life is not a race. Why is yours? My goal is to emancipate thoughts, emancipate from the restrictive chains of negativity encircling my ankles mercilessly as a constant companion constantly. Not long ago, I was bought and told and sold a boat full of lies, lies by design, a blueprint to annihilate my very spirit. The architects had a detailed plan, striking at the heart of a dove as only a vulture can, piercing and pecking at eyes meant to simply stare at the sun. Yet with clarity comes a new sense of responsibility to scratch and sniff far beyond the surface, far beyond the obvious and the oblivious, delving perhaps into the human condition and on occasion the inhuman condition, those breeding degradation and humiliation as a rabid beast, and as with all rabid beasts, they must be put down. One bullet to the nucleus and we can call it a wrap. I will call it a pebble on the road of restoration, if you even want to call it that. The lesson in it, the great revelation. Infection is not always infectious and never a death sentence of a worthy soul. I shall never be emotionally cauterized, nor will I be creatively paralyzed. Instead, I just supersized my life as I knew it and realized all over again a rebirth, a necessary nudge, that with no evil there would be no good, and with no good there would be no evil. This existence flourishes through the act of balance. Change your mind, change your life. Change your mind, change your life. Change your mind, change your life, and keep staring into the sun. I have a long-standing love affair with the sun. Because I believe that it guides us and gives us hope. Because, you know, the sun don't rest, so why should I? So, long time ago, I met this gentleman named Max Partis. And I spit on a radio show, and I'll get to the radio show stuff in a minute. But he became a great teacher of mine, and he always said, Epiphany, whenever you do a poetry set, you always have to do an introductory piece. Introduce yourself in some sort of way. And so I had to sit down and write something, and he's probably just like watching this on Ustream right now, pissed that I didn't do it first. However, Max, I sort of went my own way. That's the thing. There are great teachers, and then there are master teachers. All right? A master teacher does not want you to fear them. They want you to be better than yes. And that is what Max Partis, Mother Metaphor, and Shambe Sekou, my beloved mentors, have done for me. So I want to give them some love. But would anyone really hear my words? I could scream and scream from the mountaintops, and just like in a dream, a mean sleep, my cries would go unheard. See, silence is the mother of all indifference. Could you put yourself in my shoes for a moment or two, or might that be too considerate of you? Might you see my range, my ebb, my flow of my emotions that are so deep? As the stillest of visceral waters run through me, coursing through my veins, would anyone's perception change just because I simply asked? I doubt it, because my spirit cannot and shall not be contained. I will not fit into your tidy little boxes. I have been known to color outside of the lines most of the time, but you can call it what you like. You can call it what you like. See, I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight with you. It's just about the last thing I want to do, and I don't even have the energy to. You see, it is a pointless battle. I would rather give in and let you think you won. See, this is important to some, waving your victory flag high for all to see, but the point of the matter is no one ever understands me. They didn't, or they couldn't, or they wouldn't have made accusations, proclamations that they had a grasp on my character, when the low down dirty truth of it all is that you don't know shit. You don't know shit. You don't know shit about me. I am misunderstood, and if I chose to, I could give you a crash course on Epiphany 101, but I decided that was far beneath me, stooping to levels of hostility, going to places I don't want to be. I don't want to tangle with you. I don't want to tangle with the world. I just want to be left be left free, be left with some resemblance of me, because at the end of the day, I really am all I got. So the mystery of me shall continue, because I ain't going to explain, I ain't going to complain, because everything is everything. In the end, I might just change my mind for the good. But until then, Arts in 365, Blacktastic Net, I will always be misunderstood. And for the record, I really don't think anybody should have to explain themselves. Nor do I think as an artist I have to explain my art. If you don't get it, you don't get it. If you don't like it, you don't like it. That's cool too. Peace be with you. May the force, you know. Y'all know the rest. So I have had a very long relationship with the music industry, as prior to me being a poet, spoken word artist, writer, whatever you want to call me. Just don't call me, you know, something mean. What I would like to do is tell you that the record industry is shady. It's very shady. And I wrote a piece about it, so I'm going to do it for you. Is that okay?
All right.
It's called Plastic. Y'all do the math. Let us take a moment, sit and spell, and wonder why some lives are a lie. Sitting upon your throne, quoting this line and that line, verse this and chapter that, when you constantly attack others that have your back, also you could wrap your shit up in a piece of shallow-ass plastic. See, the almighty dollar has seduced you, reduced you to the is Sunday. You can come through tomorrow. I am featuring my beloved, my dear, good friend, Shihan. So